Hello. As you know, I do not consider myself a polyglot. I love to learn languages and I love to dabble. I know there are people who say don't dabble, but I do like to dabble. I think if that's what you want to do, if you just want to learn bits of languages, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. My journey into language learning was sparked by something that happened when I was about 4 years old. I remember being in Fresno with my grandfather, and we were going to visit his mother, so my great-grandmother, and of course all the other relatives that we have in Fresno. And I can see this, even now in my mind, I can see him talking to my great-grandmother in Armenian. And I remember thinking, that was so cool. That's like, wow, Grandpa is speaking in Armenian with little grandma. And I was fascinated, I was mesmerized by it. And that is what sparked me, the interest in me to learn languages. So when I was about 8 or so, I had a friend who was learning Hebrew, and I told my mother I wanted to learn Hebrew too, but she found for me instead a bilingual program. And so from 4th grade through high school, I was in the Spanish bilingual program, and that's how I became fluent in Spanish. So I did it over a span of years. Then I learned Finnish, and I am conversational in Finnish, but I don't think I'll ever stop learning Finnish. It seems to be really hard for me, but I can have conversations, but I'm always going to keep learning it. I think I'll be 80 years old and still learning Finnish. And I have been learning Armenian for a year now. But in between times, I learned some Italian, I learned some ASL sign language, I learned a little bit of Danish words. I dabble. I have dabbled. I'm a dabbler. I dabble in between. So I would encourage you to not be daunted by, oh, I can't learn a whole new language, or maybe you don't want to learn a whole new language. But if you're interested in a language, then maybe just learn a few phrases and words for fun, if that's what you like. I like to learn the whole language if I can, and I have a whole list of them I want to go through. And I found a way that really works for me as far as how to do it, how to start, how to go about it, how to get where I am now. I am in Armenian right now. I speak as well after a year as I did after 5 years of Finnish. But also that's because I changed the way I've practiced. And I'll talk more about that on other videos. But for now, I just wanted to tell you how I started, why I started, where this language learning craze for me started. And I've always had it. I've always just picked up a book on a language and dabbled in it. But now I dedicate probably anywhere between 1 to 5 hours a day, including everything I do. Some of that is passive stuff, like listening to music or listening to a video while I'm doing something else. So that is my story. And I look forward to hearing from you in any of the comments what you like to do. Are you dabblers, or do you like to learn the whole language? Are you interested in learning but got stuck? There's so many people to follow, polyglots and people who have learned so many languages and have so much good advice for us. Let me know.